And I just prayed. I was like, Lord, I forgive the person who almost had human trafficked me. I forgive them. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys for the subscribers and the people who've watched my videos so far. I really appreciate it. Okay, much love from me to you. So as you've seen by the title of the video, I almost got human trafficked, guys. So human trafficking is real, and I'm just gonna share my story. Okay, so what happened was my sister and her colleagues had planned a trip to Salt Rock. So Salt Rock is like in Palito, around there. So my sister was like, do you want to join us? I was like, yeah, because you know, gates and these little guys, like I love things a lot. So okay, we planned the trip, and the trip we planned, it was around 2020. So this happened in November. So the trip was planned to be on the 2nd of November. Yeah, it was a Friday. If not the 2nd, then it's the 1st, but it was the 2nd of November. So we planned the trip, and I was so excited. It's November, it's my birthday month, and you know, like I want to go to nice places, you know. Okay, so before that, or on that day, the previous night, I had visited my boyfriend. So I had assessments to do. So I visited him, I spent the night. So the next morning, he decided to go to work. He had to go to work. So I had a few assessments to submit, and then after that, I know I'm going back to my race. I'm packing, you know, getting things done, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so that morning, okay, I wake up, I'm trying to do my assessments, I want to submit. And you know, it was just a very slow day. Everything was like so slow. I'm trying to complete my assignment, there's network problems, I can't submit. It was just hectic, you know. So I had to meet up with my sister at around 3 p.m. Then we'll take a drive to Salt Rock. So now I'm thinking like, okay, it's 12, I'm still at my boyfriend's place. I need to go to race, take a shower, pack my bags, everything. So I can see that, okay, no, time is against me. But anyways, I try to hurry and I submit. And then I pack my laptop and I'm gone. Okay, I go to race. When I go to race, I pack my clothes, take a shower. I'm packing my clothes, you know, like everything that I need. And I remember I wanted to buy a hat, so I went to Legit to buy a nice big hat, you know, because we had some themes arranged for that weekend. So okay, I remember I had an iPhone, I had a pop-up, or those small phones, we call them a pop-up. So I had an iPhone, I had a pop-up, and I had a mobile cell. Okay, so I pack everything, Jay. I have my backpack, I have my small suitcase, I'm ready to go. Great. So okay, I tell my Rumza, I'll see you on Sunday afternoon. I'm going. I'm like, oh, okay, enjoy yourself. What. I don't know how but I forgot my mobile cell. I thought I had it with me, but I don't know how I left it. But yeah, I did. Okay, so I go, and then my sister, she calls me and she's like, we're gonna meet at. Well, I thought she's saying we're gonna meet at Parkgate, but she was actually saying we're gonna meet at Gateway. Yeah, so we had a miscommunication. I don't know how. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm going to Parkgate because my sister used to stay there. If you don't know Parkgate, it's in between Verulam and Konobia. There's a place, those small suburbs called Parkgate there. Okay, so I'm going, I have my backpack, and every time when I have my backpack, I make sure that, you know, it's right. I move the zip side close to me so that no one can open it, you know. It's just right here. So if you take taxis at times, taxis to Verulam, to Parkgate, to Konobia, you find them at Victoria Embankment. So there's a place there around Victoria Embankment. That's where you find taxis. So I was like, okay, I'm going there. So I decided to walk. I walked to Victoria Embankment, guys. Mind you, everything, I'm cautious in jail, you know. I get in the taxi, and okay, now we have to pay taxi driver, and I also have to, like, I want to call my sister now because, you know, time is against me, and I know she's waiting for me, and I know that I'm late because it was going to 3:30, and we had planned to meet at 3:30. So now like I'm worried time wise, I'm late and I'm always late, and she's always shouting at me, Faith, you're always late, you don't take things seriously, none. So I was like, I wanna be early. I open my backpack, I'm paying a taxi fare, and I wanna check my sister. When I'm trying to, check my iPhone, dololo. iPhone is dololo. Haibo. Hey guys. Aibo. My iPhone is not there. I'm like, Aibo, guys. Like, I open, like, this is unbelievable. I check, like, the girl sitting next to me, like, are you okay? I'm like, Aibo, I can't find my iPhone. I think they stole it or something along the way when I was walking and coming here. Like, I'm sorry. Like, can I call it? Can I help you call it? So I'm like, he phoned an iPhone. My iPhone is on voicemail. I knew exactly at that time that my iPhone is gone, guys, because I made sure I'm going to a trip. I'm charging. I wanna take videos. I wanna take pictures. I'm looking forward to this weekend. And all of a sudden, my iPhone is no longer there, and I'm like, damn. And then I check my Mobicel. My Mobicel's not there. I'm like, hey, boo, what's happening? The only thing that says pop. So I take pop and I'm trying to call my Mobicel. Luckily, it was ringing, and apparently my sister had called it trying to find me, because she tried to call me on my iPhone and voicemail. So when she called, my rooms are picked up, like, oh, she left the phone, she forgot the phone. So then when I'm calling, I'm like, hi, bro. And then rooms are like, no, you left your phone. I'm like, okay, it's fine, bro, I just lost my iPhone. Oh, I was like, is my iPhone not there? Like, no, nothing, it's just the Mobicel. I'm like, yo, okay. And then I'm like, okay, fine, it's fine. Though we're going, I'm upset, so I just lost my phone. But I wasn't that stressed, because I knew it was insured, because it was a contract. So I was like, okay, after this, I'm gonna go write a statement and I'm gonna get a new iPhone. So I'm not stressed about that. So the taxi goes, and I'm like, wow, what's happening? I don't know how, but the girl was sitting next to me. She had a friend, so in the taxi, and she was saying, where are you gonna be dropped off? I'm like, no, there's a robot park gate. Because my sister was like, okay, Faith, like, oh, and then prior to that, I find my sister, and she's like, bruh, I'm at Gateway. Why you took a taxi to Park Gates? I told you, what. Now there's traffic. I have to turn around and go fetch you at Park Gates, because, and I was like, I'm really sorry, like, oh, yeah, with me and my time management skills and stuff. They was like, yeah, sorry, bruh, but I'm going to Park Gates, because I honestly thought she said we must meet at her place. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be dropped off at the robot, And then the lady is saying, the girl sitting next to me, like, it's not safe there, and there's a lot of mugging going on, And it's not the first time taking a taxi to there. I've never had anyone tell me that, but that day someone was telling me that, and then I was asking myself, hi, bro, is there something going on? Like, I mean, I was just late to submit my assessments, and then I just lost my phone along the way, and then now someone is telling me this, because I felt like she was instilling fear in a way. So I tried to like keep calm, like, no, nothing will happen to me. I just said a mini prayer there, like, God, God, I trust you, Okay, so the taxi drops me. I stayed there. 5 minutes didn't even pass by. A car comes by, ne? A car comes by, and I remember it was an Opel Astra, a white one. I remember clearly. And in the car, there were two guys, and yeah, two guys at the back, two guys in the front. So the guy in the back, he was just a handsome guy, someone you would like, oh, he's so cute, right? So the guy's like, oh, the car stops, I'm waiting, right? So I got dropped at the robot. The robot is a 4-way, so I can't like describe properly, but it's a 4-way. So I'm on the other side, yeah. So in the 4-way, you're going forward, and incoming cars, they can yield and go, and then it's just like some are coming, yeah, some are going, like cross. But in every corner, there's like, you can yield or you can come in, yeah. If you're a driver, So okay, so the car just stopped by. The car was supposed to yield and go to Verulam, right? So I'm standing there at Park Gate Robot. When you go forward, you go to Verulam. When you go backwards, you go to Gateway Conobia. So that's why I'm saying Park Gate is in between. Okay, so what happens? Why the car stops, and then the guy's like, wow, you look so beautiful. Where you going? Do you need a lift? We're going to Verulam. And I'm like, oh no, thank you. I'm good, thanks. My sister's gonna drop me anytime from now, so just relax about me. My sister's gonna come in a minute, so don't worry. The guy in the front couldn't even waste time. The moment I said someone's gonna come pick me up in a moment, even now, they'll be here. The guy just handbrake, neutral, switch off the car. I can see the guy is dark, he's scary, he has big eyes. And I'm like, I was confused, like, okay, the guy who's complimenting me is at the back, so I'll assume it's the guy who's interested in me. And then all of a sudden, the passenger, the guy who's driving, is the one that's getting out of the car. So what's going on here, you know? And I don't know, something just said, run. Immediately, run. So I have my suitcase and I have my backpack. And I'm like, okay, guys, I need to make a plan. So there's cars going, cars coming. I go to the one lane. You know, I slip to one lane. I stand in between the white line. The guy is coming and is approaching me. And I go to the next lane. The guy is still coming. He looks scary. He was wearing just a long coat, a black coat. And I could see he had 2 guns here, right inside. He had 2 guns. And then immediately I'm like, God, what's happening? What's happening? God, what's happening? You know, like I'm talking to God now. Like, what's happening? You know, I'm jumping lanes. I'm like, what's happening, God? Like, what's going on? This guy is following me. Until a taxi came. I was like, stop. You know, I like, stop. The taxi driver stopped. I get inside the car. And the moment I get inside the car, I'm like, you know, like I'm like, whoa. Thank God, like this taxi is a miracle right now. And the taxi driver like, what's happening? I'm like, I feel like this guy's the one to human traffic me, you know? And the guy that came out of the car, and he's standing there. Mind you, the robot was on red. So when the taxi had to stop and I got in while the taxi was stopping. So there was a motion whereby we were stationary. So the guy was looking at me and he was so angry. He's looking at me. I'm inside the taxi and he's like, hey, buzonya. Like meaning, you know, you're gonna go into shit. And I was like, whoa. And everyone in the taxi was so shocked. Like, this guy is openly saying that to me. Like everyone was shocked, guys. Like, that's how the world has turned into. And they were like, wow, whatever protection you have works. You missed it. You know, I was like, yo, I'm so glad. Then now I'm phoning my sister. I'm calling my sister. I'm like, I am panicking. I'm like, bruh, I almost got human trafficked. Like, I am in a taxi right now to get where. And my sister's like, oh my God, Faith, I am in a taxi coming back. She's in a taxi coming to Pocket. I'm in a taxi now going back to Gate. So it's like, I'm like, bruh, I almost got human trafficked. And I had lost my phone. My phone got stolen too. And honestly, I can't anymore. And I was just so scared. I decided to then my sister's like, okay, it's fine. I'll just come to you. I'll come to you. And yeah, and she came and I was so scared. And I told her, like, Shame, sorry, what an experience, Faith. You know, you didn't listen to me. I told her, like, I feel like there was nothing, like there was no way to avoid that event. Because from every event I had, number one, my assessment network is slow. It was like something was telling me not to go to the trip. And then along that way, my iPhone is missing. And then, boom, I'm almost human trafficked. So I just felt like the day something was going to happen during that day. So I was nervous, you know. So, yeah, that's how, guys, I survived. And we decided to go to the trip. I'll post some of the, like, a few pictures around here and here to show that I eventually went to the trip. And it was a nice trip. And I was sitting there, I'm like, guys, I'm celebrating here. Like, I could have died. I could have died. But I tried to enjoy myself because we went to 45 East Streets, which is in Palito. We had a great time. It was raining, though. It ended up raining, so we couldn't, swim. But we had great fun there. And I knew that the next, Sunday, when I come back, I need to go to the police station, do an affidavit that I've lost my phone, and then get a new one, which I did. I got a new one, a better one, actually. So, guys, yeah. Prior to that, I was so scared. Now I'm in Durban. Like, I'm so scared. Like, when I'm walking, I'm going to buy food. You know, it's like a flash of this person just comes and I'm like, I have flashbacks and I was so scared. And then I just prayed. I was like, God, what's happening? Why am I so scared? Like, what's happening? You know, like I feel like a part of me was ripped off with that experience. So I was like, God, tell me what to do. And, you know, something just came to me like, no, forgive that person. And I just prayed. I was like, Lord, I forgive the person who almost human trafficked me. I forgive them. And immediately when I said that prayer, everything was gone. The fear, the anxiety, I was free again, guys. So I'm just trying to stress out also the power of forgiveness. When you forgive people for whatever they do to you, there's a relief that comes out. So when I was like, I made a prayer. I'm like, God, I forgive them. I forgive him. Immediately, I was fine again. So guys, that's my story. And for anyone like who has a family member who's been human trafficked, you know, people are always missing all the time. And it could have been me, but I'm glad it was not me. And I'm here to share my experience with y'all. So yeah, guys, I'm sending you all the love to all the people who've lost family members, you know, missing people. It's serious, guys. Unfortunately, the world that we live in is no longer that safe anymore. So we just have to watch our steps and you know, and watch where we go and try to report to family members. You know, like report everything. Send, even on Uber, send your locations, send everything. Because, you know, a lot is going on. So guys, that's my story. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you had a similar experience, please just leave a comment below and we can just interact. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment, share with your friends, guys. And thank you so much to the people who've subscribed so far. I am so grateful and I love you so much, guys. Until my next video, love from me to you. Bye.